Amsterdam, the city famous for its bikes, historic canals, and liberties. In this video, we'll be exploring the best spots to wander and capture the essence of the city. Let's get started. When you first arrive in Amsterdam, you're most likely gonna arrive at Amsterdam Central Station. It's the city's busiest transit hub and is over 120 years old. I recommend stepping outside to capture the station's historic architecture. Unfortunately, while I was there, the building was under construction. Hopefully when you visit, it'll be done so you can get some better pictures. Here's some shots I took in the area. Afterwards, I headed over to Museum Square. I recommend going as early as possible to avoid crowds. I do have to note that the I Amsterdam sign has been moved to various locations in the city due to overcrowding. As you can see, it was pouring rain when I was there. A travel tip I have for you is to bring an umbrella and protective rain gear when you visit Holland, as the country is known for its wet and windy weather. While at the square, you can take pictures of the Rijksmuseum and visit the famous Van Gogh Museum. Here's some shots I took at the square. I then headed over to the nearby Leidseplein Square to grab a bite to eat. Here's some shots I took of the area. Later on in the day, when the weather cleared, I headed over to ZAANSE to check out some traditional Dutch windmills. ZAANSE is a 30-minute train ride outside of the city. I recommend spending an hour or two in ZAANSE to see colorful windmills, quaint houses, and traditional Dutch culture. On the way back to the city, I recommend making a short stop at Zaandam to check out the Intel hotels. The design of the hotel creatively blends traditional and modern Dutch architecture. Later on in the evening, I headed back to Amsterdam to check out some historic canals. On the second day of my trip, I headed out to the NEMO Museum view first thing in the morning. Afterwards, I headed to the La Place Terrace View at the nearby OBA Library to get spectacular views of the skyline, free of charge. In the afternoon, I then headed towards the Jordan to explore the trendy neighborhood. In the evening, I headed towards the center of the city to visit the Royal Palace and historic canals. Later in the night, I wandered further into the center of the city to get some great night shots of canals. On the third day of my trip, I took a canal tour, which I highly recommend to get some good views and shots of the city from the many waterways. I took a tour with Stroma, which offers a 1-hour tour around the city. After the scenic cruise, I headed over to the floating flower market. Afterwards, I headed over to the Albert Kite Market. It's Europe's biggest open-air market, which offers a variety of goods, from food, clothes, and souvenirs. While you're at the market, I recommend trying some traditional Dutch delicacies. Raw herring is brined herring served with pickles and onions. You can think of it as the Dutch version of sushi. It's a salty and slimy snack that's an acquired taste. To cleanse my palate, I had some stroopwafels, a sweet and popular treat in the Netherlands. To cap my 3-day trip, I headed over to Adam Lookout to get some scenic skyline views of the city. After 3 days of wandering Amsterdam, I left with the feeling that there was still so much left unexplored. With hundreds of quaint streets and 17th century waterways, it's easy to wander the city and get lost in exploration. I hope you liked this video. If you did, I kindly ask you to hit the like button and share with a friend. Follow me on Instagram to inspire your wanderlust. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you can further learn how to optimize your travel. Thanks for watching.